Hey guys, Colleen here, DIYer behind LemonThistle.com, and today I'm excited to be joining the DIY Mommy in the Outdoor DIY and Home Decor Challenge. For this challenge, I made a doormat. And normally I would show you this doormat outside my door since it is an outdoor challenge, but this is what my door looks like right now. Nobody wants to see that. That's the door, yeah. So today I want to walk you through how I made this mat using just an IKEA coir mat and how I used paint but really got it in there without taking hours. I'm not gonna lie, I made mats like this a couple of years ago for Christmas for gifts and they took so long and I thought I will never do it again. But I decided to try a new method and it is so much better, so much better. So I'm excited to share that with you. First of all, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I would so love if you did that below so you don't miss out on any more DIY or home decor videos.
Alright, so for this project you will need a coir mat, and I just used one from IKEA. The other things that you'll need are multi-purpose acrylic paint or multi-surface acrylic paint depending on which brand you get. I just used black. I think that it has a nice pop against the coir color. You'll also need a pointed squeezy tip. I have a link to those on Amazon. And then also a stiff paintbrush, and for this I like to use kids paintbrushes because the Crayola brand ones that you get from the dollar store have really stiff bristles and they are hard to wreck. I also just used some paper and a pencil to sketch out my design first, just to get an idea of what I was going for in this project. You could choose to print something off from online if you would rather. It's really just to have something to reference back and forth as you letter on your mat. Once you have your design, go ahead and thread off your regular acrylic paint cap and put on that squeezy bottle fine point tip. You're going to just go ahead and write with this. So you just squeeze your bottle evenly and write out your letters, and you'll want to do at least 2 passes probably to get enough paint on there and to kind of thicken it up. So I just did the 1 stroke in my bottom letter just to give myself a guide of how much space to leave at the top for the rest of the letters. And so you can see after you squeeze your paint in, then you can go ahead with your paintbrush and just really push the paint into the fibers. This gets it down off the very top surface that you're going to be stepping on so that your paint will last for longer. If you're finding that your paint is too thick, which I did, you can add a little bit of water to your acrylic bottle and shake it really good. So I did that and I haven't found that it's affecting the wearability of my mat. I mean, I've only had it outside for about a week, but we walk over our doorway quite a lot and I haven't noticed any wearing at all. So I feel like this was a good option. So you just dab the paint in with that paintbrush so that your paintbrush bristles are pushing the paint off the surface of the mat down into the fibers to color the sides of each of the coir fibers. I like to kind of sketch out 1 light at a time just so I can see what it looks like, and then I like to go back and really work 1 word or a few letters at a time. By working 1 word or a few letters at a time to thicken it up and push the paint in, you're not going to let the paint dry in between you're laying it down and you're pushing it into the fibers. One thing that I would suggest is as you are using the squeezy bottle to rest your hand on the coir mat and kind of drag your hand along the mat a little bit instead of resting the nozzle or the point of the acrylic tip on the mat, because that will bounce around and it will give you a little bit wavy letters. I can tell the difference in how clean and how smooth my lines are based on where I chose to pick that tip up and let my hand be the thing resting on the surface as opposed to putting that tip down and letting it bounce along all the fibers. I tried to sketch it out in pencil. I have tried to use vinyl before as a stencil. I've actually had success a little bit doing that and using spray paint, but it was a little bit messy. It wasn't quite clean lines and it was not nearly as dark and as pigmented looking as this. This honestly in real life, like besides your kind of wavy letters, looks like something that you could buy. It goes right down into the fibers. It looks really, really good. This is a little bit time consuming, but not too bad. This took me start to finish half an hour or less, including sketching out my original designs. So I definitely think that this is the way to go. Even when I spray painted these mats a few years ago for Christmas presents, it took me longer than half an hour to cut out that stencil, to set it all up, to tape it down properly, to spray paint it. And then I don't think that it lasted nearly as long as this one is going to last, because the paint didn't get down into the sides of the fibers in the same way that using this paintbrush to push that paint down does. All right, so those are really all of my tips for you guys. I am so happy with how it turned out. I really like how much it pops off the coir mat. It looks really graphic. It looks honestly professional, other than, like I said, just the error of being human made. It's a little bit off center. It's a little bit wild, but I kind of like that, especially because of the fun saying. And it was really easy to make. I made this while my son worked on an art project beside me. And like I said, it was done in less than half an hour, start to finish. This video is part of the DIY Mummies Outdoor DIY and Home Decor Challenge. If you are looking for more rad DIY and decor ideas for your outdoor spaces, make sure that you click around on that playlist and check out all the videos.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Woo! And subscribe so you don't miss out on any more DIY or home decor videos. We'll see you guys next time. Sorry about all the kids' noise, but you know, you better like kids because we have a lot of them.